when the Indra is going to be sacrificed, when everything is going to happen, at that time, suddenly from the nowhere, Brahma is appearing. That's why he's called Swayambhu. He appeared from nowhere. And so he appeared and he forbade them from performing this act of killing Indra. Such a beautiful scene and so beautifully described by Maitreya to Vidura. Very keeping the story in the right space, keeping the audience very awake so that what's going to happen next. So each time Indra is being released, and now we feel finally Indra is going to be killed. Again, Brahma is coming and is stopping. And then what does Brahmaji say? Now Brahma is going to speak. Text 30. Someone can repeat after me the verse. Navadhyo bhavatam indro.
Navadhyo bhavatamindro.
Yo bhagavatano.
Yadyajno bhagavatano.
Yam jigham tatha yagyena.
Yam jigamsata yajnena.
Yasyeshtas tanvah surah.
Yasyeshtastan vasuraha. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandvat Pranam.
Dandvat pranam. Navadhya. First word he says. Look at the use of the word. His first word that he opens from his mouth is Navadhya. Not ought to be killed. Do not kill. When you're in an emergency, you have to give the most important news first. There is this beautiful scenario in Ramayana when Hanuman, the Lord Ramchandra gives him the ring and he sends all the parties in search of Sita. And Hanuman, it's been long time, all the parties have returned except the party in which Hanuman and Angada were all gone. That party has not yet returned. And the whole hope is on that party. And that party, on the other hand, they are in the bank of the ocean and they are thinking who is going to go and find Sita. Finally, Hanuman goes, he meets Sita, he gets back her mercy, and he has to come back. That party returns back, and the leader is going to meet Lord Ram. Hanuman is going, and the whole anticipation is like in the peak. If Hanuman says no, Ram is going to almost leave this world. He is going to accept full defeat. There is no hope. So when Hanuman goes there, he is constantly thinking, what should be my words to Lord Ram? So Kamban in Kamba Ramayanam, he beautifully brings the scene out. Of course, Valmiki also in Valmiki Ramayana, he brings the scene out very beautifully. So Kambar says, the first words from Hanuman mouth is Kanden Sidaye. I saw Sita. That is his first word. Whether, in Sri Lanka, we went, I flew 100 miles, nothing. He didn't speak of himself. He didn't even say that, in Lanka, I saw Sita. He didn't even open the location first. He said, I saw Sita. And that brought life into Lord Ram and it gave him Shantwana. It pacified him. And then they began to open the rest of the story unfolded. So similarly, when Srila Prabhupada, he came to India back after preaching in the West. And his deep desire in his heart was to establish a temple in Mayapur and make it the world headquarters. But Prabhupada had nothing in Mayapur at that time. Mayapur itself was nothing. It was just paddy field. So Prabhupada was staying in Calcutta. And after a long time of discussion, they finalized a land in Mayapur for few big amount of rupees. And Prabhupada entrusted that money to Tamal Krishna Maharaj and told Tamal Krishna Maharaj, go and finish the land work, get the land in ISKCON's name and come back. Tamal Krishna Maharaj left in the morning from Calcutta with the money, very safely kept within his dhoti, next to his kaupin. Prabhupada had taught him where to keep the money so that it doesn't get stolen. One foreign person, Prabhupada was so much in anxiety. A foreigner, Tamal Krishna Maharaj, he doesn't know how this Tamal Krishna Maharaj is going to speak to the local Bengalis and get the deed done. And Mayapur is a very important project for Srila Prabhupada. He wants the land somehow or other, and he has great hopes on Tamal Krishna Maharaj. Out of disciples, he felt this person can accomplish it. At the same time, he did not know what is going to happen. Anything can happen those days. There is no phone. You don't get news until the person comes back. So Prabhupada very anxious. Tamal Krishna Maharaj went. There were some impediments that happened. See, Calcutta Mayapur is just 4 hours journey. So he's supposed to come, finish the work in the day and return by evening. But it became late night, 10, 11, 12. Tamal Krishna Maharaj still not come back. Prabhupada could not even sleep. He was in his room in Calcutta. He was sitting on his working table. Behind the table, sitting in the cushion. And he was still waiting. When will Tamal Krishna Maharaj come? Why no news? And finally, Tamal Krishna Maharaj comes. Tamal Krishna Maharaj also the same thought. He's thinking, what should be my first words to Prabhupada? Because Prabhupada is very anxious. So he comes up the stairs, he opens the door, and he offers obeisances. He gets up and looks at Prabhupada. And then the first verse Tamal Krishna Maharaj says is, the land is yours. It is Prabhupada this. And Prabhupada is very relieved. And then Prabhupada doesn't ask Ramakrishna Maharaj what happened, why you didn't give me any news, why it took so long, what was the problem, nothing. And Prabhupada heard this, he was happy, and then he told, you must be very tired, go take rest. And then the next day they continued the discussion. So you can see how important it is to use words. uh, Saintly people, people of high wisdom, when they speak, they think so many times before they speak, and the right words come at the right time. So here we see Brahma, first word is Navatyaha. Don't kill Indra. He puts the stop first. And then he explains the reason. So what is the reason? Yat yajyaha bhagavat tanu. Because yet Yajna is the name of Indra. So this Indra is Bhagavat Tanu. He is a part of the body of the Supreme Lord. He is a representative of the Lord in this material world. Lord Brahma addressed them thus: my dear sacrificial performers, you cannot kill Indra, the king of heaven. It is not your duty. You should know that Indra is as good as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Indeed, he is one of the most powerful assistants of the personality of Godhead. You are trying to satisfy all the demigods by performance of this yajna, but you should know that all the demigods are but part and parcels of Indra, the king of heaven. How then can you kill him in this great sacrifice? You can imagine the whole yajna is being performed, and here Brahma is explaining that all the demigods are part and parcel of Indra. He is the leader. And so that means the Lord is Yajnapati, and his main representative in yajna is Indra. And that Indra to whom they're performing sacrifice is only trying to stop the sacrifice. And so they're so angry. But Brahma says, but by killing Indra, your um, idea of performing the sacrifice will not happen. Because if you kill Indra, if Indra is continuing to stealing the horses, your yajna will not happen. If you arrest Indra and kill Indra, also your yajna will not complete because you have killed Yajnapati. You are killing the person for whom you are doing the yajna. Krishna's representative is Indra. This Indra is one of the powerful assistant of the Supreme Lord. So if you kill him in this great sacrifice, then how will your sacrifice complete? And it is very unacceptable in universal management that midway tenure, the Indra is killed. This Indra will be having a set of piety, a set of karma that he's supposed to rule Indra Loka for this many years. You can't just halfway come and kill him. This is not acceptable. So from Brahma's point of view, he is the in charge of this universe. For him, this is a universal problem here. It's a managemental issue that my chief is going to be killed. And if this happens, then it is going to distort the whole universal structure. If Indra is gone, what will happen? The demigods are all his angas. The demigods are all under him. Demigods will not have a leader. The whole heavenly planet will be in a great problem. So this yajna is pertaining only to one planet, the Bhuloka. Whereas heavenly planet, the Swarga section will be in problem. The 7 upper planets will be in problem if Indra is not there. So it's a big issue there. So therefore, Brahmaji himself has come to the sacrifice. Next verse. Tadidam pashyata mahadharma vyatikaram dvijaha indrenanushtitam ragyah karmetad vijiham shata. Translation, can someone read?
Hare Krishna, Vasudha Mataji, you can read the translation.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Translation, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. In order to make trouble and impede the performance of King Prithu's great sacrifice, King Indra has adopted some means that in the future will destroy the clear path of religious life. I draw your attention to this fact. If you oppose him any further, he will further misuse his power and introduce many other irreligious systems. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mataji. So first reason was he is a representative of the Lord. He's compared to the body of the Lord, and he is a very important part in the yajna. So if you kill him, your yajna also will be a problem. Second reason is that you are killing Indra because Prithu Maharaj is also planning to kill Indra because he is again and again introducing cheating religion. And Prithu Maharaj, as a king, as a protector of religion, it is his dharma to stop these chala dharma being introduced. Each time Indra is coming in the form of a different fake sannyasis. So that is one of the reasons why he was wanting to kill also. One was he wanted to complete 100 sacrifices. So Brahma says, if you kill him, your sacrifice will not be complete. Second, you want to stop this irreligion again and again being introduced. But if you try to oppose him again he's going to do the same thing. So then one more cheating religion is going to come out. So by you trying to oppose him, by you trying to attack him, you should understand that you are only going to increase the problem further. Okay, Indra is a fool. He doesn't have brain. He's again and again the same mistake. You are intelligent. You don't want this. You want to stop this cheating religion coming again and again. So you don't oppose him. Don't make him do the same mistake again. You don't give a reason for him to do it again. So this is the second reason he's giving. Don't misuse, don't oppose him, or he will misuse. He is in a great power. People who are in great post and power, who have lot of power, they don't know what to do with the power. So again, he will misuse. So understand Indra's position. Understand what will be Indra's reaction again and act accordingly. This is also a very important lesson for all of us. When we are facing an issue, when we are having relationship problem with somebody, when there is a managemental problem and the management is trying to sort out, there is suppose there is a big revolution that's happening in society, and the leaders, they want to work upon subduing that revolution, then they have to think of all these things. When we are in a relationship also, we may, in anger, we may do many things, but we should keep cool head and think what I am speaking now to address this issue. Will the other person, is he in a mentality to understand what I'm saying? Will the issue get resolved because of me shouting or me acting in this way? Or will the issue only become big? So imagine in a relationship, if both the sides think like this, then can any problem be there? Okay, so if there is a problem, both the side can't think, at least in which side we should think. In that way, we will be able to avoid quite a few problems. We will be able to at least stop problems from growing big. And we can let time heal the problem. So this Ridhumana section is a very beautiful section indeed. So many beautiful lessons we get. The second reason that Brahmaji gives. What is the third reason that Brahmaji gives? Let's read text 32. This is also a very beautiful verse. Someone can repeat after me. Prito kirte prator bhuyat
हरे कृष्ण माताजी, दंडवत प्रणाम। पृथुकीर्ते पृथुर्भूयात्
तर्ह्येको न शतः क्रतुः
तर्ह्येको न शतः क्रतुः
अलं ते क्रतुभिः स्वस्तिर्
अलं ते क्रतुभिः स्वस्तिर्
यद्भवान् मोक्षधर्मवेत्।
यद्भवान् मोक्षधर्मवित्। हरे कृष्ण माताजी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
Hare Krishna. So now he is giving a solution. Brahma is giving a solution. This solution will look very unfair, but it is the best solution for the situation. He says, Prithu Kirthe. The word Prithu itself means very famous. So Prithu Kirthe means of widely renowned people. Prithu. So what is going to be the fame of Prithu hereafter? Let there be only 99 sacrificial performances for Maharaj Prithu. Lord Brahma concluded. Look at the way Prabhupada, Lord Brahma concluded, which means what? The management has decided, and the people who are accepting, who are in alignment with the management, should accept this proposal. They can't argue further. Let there be only 99 sacrificial performances for Prithu. Lord Brahma then turned towards Maharaj Prithu and informed him that since he was thoroughly aware of the path of liberation, what was the use in performing more sacrifices? Eka una. Bhuyat tarhi. The word tarhi used in this verse is meaning therefore. So that is indicating this is my conclusion. Brahma says, therefore, only 99 sacrifices. This is so you all stop performing sacrifice. Eka una shatakratu alam. There is nothing to be gained. So he looks at Prithu and says, let there be only 99 sacrifices for Prithu. Why am I saying this? Brahma's next line is what is the meaning of Brahma saying that you know the path of liberation, which means what? He had faith that Prithu will accept his order. Brahma, he knew that there is no use in going and advising Indra. Brahma could have gone to Indra also and told stop your activity, but he knew that there is no use. Indra would not listen to him. But he knew that since Prithu Maharaj is aware of moksha dharma, he knows what is the ultimate benefit. He will know, he will understand, and he will give up this adamancy to perform the 100 sacrifices. He is in a mindset to compromise. And so, therefore, he went and pacified him. The Prabhupada's purport is very beautiful. So, someone can read the purport, and wherever I would like to mention some point, I will be interrupting.
Hare Krishna, Karpakali Mataji, you can read the purport. Hare Krishna.
Am I audible? Am I audible,
Yes,
Mataji?
Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Lord Brahma came down to pacify King Prithu regarding his continual performance of 100 sacrifice. King Prithu was determined to perform 100 sacrifice, and King Indra took this very seriously because Indra himself was known as the performer of 100 sacrifice. Just as it is the nature of all living entities within this material world to become envious of their competitors, King Indra, although King of Heaven, was also envious of King Prithu and therefore wanted to stop him from performing 100 sacrifices. Actually, there was great competition, and King Indra, to satisfy his senses, began to invent so many irreligious systems to obstruct King Prithu. To stop these irreligious inventions, the Lord Brahma personally appeared in the sacrificial arena. As far as Maharaja Prithu was concerned, he was a great devotee of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, it was not very necessary for him to perform the prescribed Vedic ritualistic ceremonies. Such ceremonies are known as karma, and there is no need for a devotee in the transcendental position to execute them. As the ideal king, however, it was King Prithu's duty to perform sacrifices. A compromise was therefore to be worked out. By the blessings of Lord Brahma, King Prithu would become more famous than King Indra. Thus Prithu's determination to perform 100 sacrifices was indirectly fulfilled by the blessings of Lord Brahma. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for reading such a brilliant purport. It's a very brilliant purport. You would have seen the last few verses, Prabhupada didn't give any purport. When so much important discussion is going on in the translation, Prabhupada didn't give any purport. But in this verse, he gave a purport in which he summarizes the whole scenario. What was Prithu's reason for performing the sacrifice? What was Indra's back mind to perform, to stop the sacrifices? And what is the conclusion? Why is Brahma saying the whole pastime, um, the behind the scenes, within the mind of each character, Srila Prabhupada has opened up in this verse, in this purport. What is happening behind Brahma's mind? What is happening within Prithu's mind? What is happening within Indra's mind? This is only possible by the mercy of the Vaishnava Acharyas. We cannot concoct and we cannot study, scrutinize, and analyze and get a meaning of why this person did like this in Srimad Bhagavatam. That right only the Acharyas have. You know, when Acharyas say that this was the mindset of Krishna, this was the mindset of Prithu, we have to accept. And we should be very careful not to find our own, we will sometimes, devotees, they are so interested in reading Bhagavatam. In their great interest, they try to find, new points from Srimad Bhagavatam. It is nice when these points align with Prabhupada and align with the Acharyas. But when they do not align and we find out this could also be one of the reasons, no? Then that means we are trying to move our materialistic brain and impose our materialistic concepts on Bhagavatam. So Srila Prabhupada here, he wonderfully explains that why Indra was so much against the sacrifice happening. Very clearly, Prabhupada uses few words to describe Indra. Indra took the matter very seriously because it was threatened. It was a threat to his post as being the one who has performed 100 sacrifice. And so when he took this seriously as a threat, then he became envious to Prithu. So the next step, first he became angry and he became insecure about his post. Then that developed as envy against Prithu. And he began, when you become envious, you don't like that person. So he came down that although he was the king of heaven, but he decided out of envy that I will stop this Prithu from performing the sacrifice. And he wanted to stop it. He did not know how. And therefore he began to invent the irreligious systems to obstruct in the Prithu Maharaj. So there was a competition. In the Prithu Maharaj did not consider Indra as a competition. But Indra's mindset was Prithu is competing with me. Prithu Maharaj nowhere had any idea that I want to become Indra. But Indra thought, he decided for himself that Prithu is competing with me to take my post. So this is one another quality of a person who is in great power and post. They think that everyone is only thinking of, they are very self-obsessed that they think everyone looking at me only. When somebody, for example, let's take an example, one lady wears a very beautiful, one of her most cherished necklaces, and she goes out. So this lady will be thinking that everyone in the audience looking at my necklace only, because for her that is very great. And so she thinks everyone is going to come and talk to me about this. When someone walks across her, one another lady, with a simple necklace, and she goes smiling, and she just passes by her and doesn't look at her, what this lady will think, oh, that lady, she's very envious of my necklace. That is why she doesn't even mind it. She's not even accepting to glorify my necklace. So these kind of thoughts will come. So when we are very obsessed with something and we think we have great power and post, then naturally we will start expecting that everyone should think about me, everyone should talk to me, everyone should glorify me. And when someone does not do that, and when they do something in their own life, then we think, what? Oh, so that means they are trying to compete with me. They are not valuing me. So which means that they think they know that I'm a great person, but they want to be greater than me. So therefore, they're willfully avoiding me. So like that, Indra was so obsessed with his postal position that in Prithu Maharaj was performing sacrifice simply. Prithu Maharaj's mood is also mentioned by Prabhupada. What is Prithu Maharaj's reason for doing sacrifice? He was a pure devotee. He need not perform sacrifices, but it was necessary. As an ideal king, it was his duty to perform sacrifice. Prithu Maharaj was just doing it out of his duty. He was performing his duty, and unnecessarily Indra considered him a competition and began to stop him. So that this situation was the cause for Brahma having to appear in the sacrifice. And then, because Brahma knew that Prithu Maharaj is a pure devotee and he is performing the sacrifice only out of his duty, so therefore he will understand that, and he will not be adamant to complete this 100 sacrifice. He will compromise, and in this way we can protect the whole universe. So therefore this compromise was worked out. And look at the Lord and Brahma's intelligence. By the blessings of Lord Brahma, King Prithu would be more famous than King Indra. So the fame Indra was, we may think when this compromise is worked out, anyone who's reading or even the persons present in the assembly at that time, they would have thought, this is so unfair. Indra is the one who is doing all the mistake, and here Brahma is coming and instead of scolding Indra, he's telling Prithu to compromise. This is completely unacceptable. But who won at the end? It was Prithu Maharaj who won at the end. What was Indra's greatest fear? That he is known as the performer of 100 sacrifice. I am having this fame as the only person who performs sacrifice. But here, Brahma is blessing Prithu Maharaj that even though you did not perform 100 sacrifices, your 99 sacrifices will be more and much more glorified than Indra's 100 sacrifices. So you will be even more famous. So this itself is a punishment for Indra. He is already been defeated. He is not only defamed because everyone is angry upon Indra for him bringing the cheating religion. So that itself is a defamy for Indra. His act itself was a defamy for himself. Plus, by Prithu Maharaj's compromise, Prithu Maharaj outshined Indra. So this is the greatness of a pure devotee. When they are put through trouble, when people trouble pure devotees, what happens? We have seen in all situations. Prahalad Maharaj, Dhruva Maharaj, the Pandavas, Kunti Maharani, Vritrasura. In all devotees in Srimad Bhagavatam, we have seen, even present today, even in ISKCON, so many pure devotees are there. When there's a trouble for them, because of their wonderful act in surrender to the Lord, because of them not being agitated in these situations and staying calm and dealing with the situation properly as per Krishna's desire, they come out shining. They shine even more greatly. So this analogy is given by Prabhupada to how when the coal is put under pressure, it comes out as diamond. So like that, when devotees are put under pressure, they shine even more. That is why the Lord likes to give his devotees challenging situation so that the glories of the devotee come out even greater. So thus Prithu Maharaj's determination to perform 100 sacrifices was indirectly fulfilled by the blessings of Lord Brahma. So Prithu Maharaj was, he had this determination. It looks apparently that his determination was broken and he was forced to stop. But he attained what needs to be attained. And what was it that he attained? He attained the glory of pleasing Krishna. Because he surrendered to the authority. And the Lord is very happy when this is done. When you compromise and you let go, he let go his determination, he let go his adamancy. Even though he was on the right, that is the most difficult part for a person. Even when you are on the right side, you are correct, still you have to let go. That is the test. And Prithu Maharaj, he overcame that. And therefore, he pleased the Lord very much. Let's go to verse 33. Naivatmane mahendraya rosham arhatumarhasi ubhavapi hi bhadram te uttama shloka vigrahau. Lord Brahma continued, let there be good fortune to both of you, for you and King Indra are both part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, you should not be angry with King Indra, who is not different from you. So, Brahmaji is just siding his confusion even more. So, everything solved. Prithamaji agreed to compromise. So, then Brahma concludes by saying, all glories to Prithu Maharaj, all glories to Indra also. So this is in Tamil we say Shubham, all ended, all's well that ends well. So now both so now there's a compromise. So now you have compromised with Maharaj and happy, but in your heart, please don't be angry. Even that heart grudge also, Brahma is telling Indra Prithu Maharaj to give it up. Even within your heart, please don't be in the least angry with Indra. Please forgive him. Compromise. You give up. You will be famous. You are greater than Indra. I'm very happy. But please do not be Indra. Please do not be angry with Indra, because consider him to be not different from you. You are also Supreme Lord's representative as the king. You are an incarnation of the Lord. And Indra is also representative of the Lord. So you both should not be angry with each other. Please be happy. So when this happy ending happens and Brahma speaks a few more good words, then finally the Lord himself will appear in the sacrifice. Krishna will appear and Vishnu will appear along with Indra, and he will glorify Prithu Maharaj in front of Indra. That gives even more sweetness to this pastime. And in this way, Prithu Maharaj is glorified as the greatest king. Fame means Prithvi. He is the most famous person just because of this quality of letting go situation and agreeing to compromise. So Prithu Maharaj ki jai. We should, take lessons from the life of Prithu Maharaj. It's very difficult to follow this. I know in my life also I struggle so much to follow this principle. But Prithu Maharaj is our inspiration. So all glories to Prithu Maharaj. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Danvat Pranam Mataji. Beautiful explanation, Mataji. And as you told, it is very difficult to apply in our daily life, Mataji, because letting go things is not an easy thing in the class you told. But still, because of inspiring stories from scriptures, no, Mataji, at least somehow or the other, we will try to put at least a thought that not reacting, at least being calm like that, Mataji. So today's class also, so many lessons are there to learn. Each and every line again we have to go through it. So thank you so much, Mataji. We are blessed with your association. Mataji, one more thing is Indra, usually we in Bhagavad Gita also we say that three things will stop us to heaven. That lust, greed, anger, today also we told. But how come Indra always he gets anger or jealousy, and then how can we take it, Mataji? They are all already in heaven, no? So these things are there. So sorry if I'm any mistake I've done asking the
These
question.
three qualities are gateways to hell.
Okay,
So
Mataji.
these three qualities in excess, who are after these three, who are controlled by these three qualities, they will be pushed to hell.
Okay, Mataji.
The people in heavenly planet are also within the material world only, ultimately.
Okay.
So therefore, from Brahma's planet up to hellish planet, these three modes of material nature act. So within this material world, within the three planets, anyone from hell can tomorrow become Indra. Indra can tomorrow come to hell. This, because of
Okay.
within this world, anyone can be pushed anywhere. That is why, our who says, Narad Muni tells to Vyasdev in Canto 1, Tasyeva heto prayateta kovido nalabhyate yad bhramatam uparyada. In this material world, everyone is bhramatam uparyada. Up, down, they're only roaming around. But the kovida, the intelligent people, what they will do? They will tasyeva heto prayateta. They will do prayas. They will endeavor for getting something which is outside this
Material world.
material world. So that is devotion.
Okay. That's it, Thank you very much. Mataji, one small thing, you have referred the stories of Putana and Radharani. Is there any specific books of stories, Mataji, of Radharani? Can you please share, Mata?
Bhakti Purushottam Swami Maharaj, he has written 2 books, Radharani's Pastimes, Part 1, Part 2. So
Okay,
in the
Mata.
part book, this pastime is there. How
Okay.
Srimati Radharani appeared. Initially, Radharani appeared as the daughter of Vindhya mountain. So Vindhya mountain, when Himalaya mountain got Parvati as daughter and married Shiva. So Vindhyachal Parvat Maharaj, Vindhya Maharaj, he thought that I should get a daughter who will marry a boy and my son-in-law will be greater than Shiva. He did a tapasya to Brahma. And then Brahma gave tathastu. He said, so be it. And then Brahma was in the predicament. He thought, who is so
Who is
great
greater than Shiva?
Then he thought, okay, so defeating Shiva means Lord Krishna can do that. Now, Krishna's wife is Radharani. Now, how will Radharani appear as Vindhya's daughter? I have given such a big word. I cannot control Radharani. Then, because of giving this boon, Brahma went and did tapasya again. And he was like Radharani, and not Radharani, please, your eternal parents are Rishabhanu and Kirtida. But this one time, please appear as Vindhya's daughter. I have given this boon. I have to, fulfill my boon. So then Radharani, she agreed. And then she born as Vindhya's daughter. So then from Vindhya mountain, how did she come to Vrindavan as Rishabhanu Maharaj's daughter? This Putana pastime.
Oh.
So that is how I connected.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you very much. Dhanyavad.
Mataji, do you have time for another question?
One question, Mataji.
Yeah. Shobha Mataji, do you have a question or is it for reading? Hare Krishna? Mataji, maybe it's for reading. Okay. Thank you, Mataji, for your association. With your permission, can we do the closing prayers and close the class?
For reading only.
Oh, okay, Mataji. वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो नमो नमः हरे
नमो
कृष्ण
नमः अनंत कोटि वैष्णविंद की जय श्री प्रभुपाद की जय ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय थैंक यू माता जी दंडवत प्रणाम
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Dandavat
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna.
Hare
Thank you very
Krishna.
much for all Matajis. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.